Policy-wise, one thing that I'm extremely proud of is how we ushered in the cannabis industry in the city of Detroit. We were one of the holdouts, if you will, in the state of Michigan, one of the larger holdouts, if you will. And people thought, as soon as the voters went to the polls in Michigan in 2018, that we, as a city of Detroit, were going to be one of the first. And there were a lot of people who wanted us to be the first. But the challenge I had with us being the first is that the industry at that time, the medical marijuana industry, was dominated by folks who were not Detroiters, folks who did not represent the demographic of the city of Detroit. They weren't Black folks, let's be honest.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry. So this around that time when they announced that, or I guess you had something to do with that. I think it was a bill or something to where you had to be a city of Detroiter for X amount of years to live here in order to open up like a dispensary or something like that. Is this around that?
It was similar to that. So it wasn't that that's what you had to do to open it up. What it did was it provided you an opportunity based on the fact that you had certain number of years in the city of Detroit. It gives you a certain amount of points when it comes to the obtaining a license. It did not discriminate anybody, but what it did was it worked to help level the playing field, if you will, for Detroiters. Detroiters typically did not have the same amount of funding or level of funding and resources as others. They weren't established already. So that put Detroiters at a disadvantage. And if we were just to flip the switch and just open up completely where we were at that time, Detroiters would have stayed at a disadvantage. And I'm extremely proud to say that pretty much half of the licenses, and it fluctuates based on month by month, about half of the licenses that we have that have been issued to dispensaries in particular have at least 51% ownership of Detroiters, if not 100%. And you don't see that anywhere. And I'm just looking at it from a locale standpoint when I say Detroiters, but if we want to take it to the real equitable standpoint, we talk about black folks. You don't see this many black people within the legal cannabis industry in any city at all in this country. And we've got a story to tell.